Steph, firstly, happy birthday. After 13 games now undefeated, you must be excited for Sunday's grand final.
Yeah, definitely. The semi-final was obviously a bit scary. Went right down to the wire and we really did it the hard way. But the main thing is that we got through and we're so excited to be in the grand final. It's what we've been aiming for the whole season. So hopefully we can get the job done.
Now it's 3-4 in the penalty shootout and up steps Steph Catley. Tell us what was going through your head as you approached the spot.
Not a lot, to be honest. We'd practiced penalties the day before just in case. And I hit it pretty well, the exact same penalty, so I just thought I'll go and do that and it'll be fine. I never look at the keeper, I never look at anything but the ball, and it was basically just me passing into the net, so it was fine.
Now you've been there before in the final setup a few times. Tell us, how do you prepare any differently, or is it just the same for week in, week out?
We try to keep things pretty much exactly the same. So leading up to the semi-final, we try to keep things as basic and as normal as possible. Obviously, there's a few other things you have to discuss in semis, like we practice penalties, which we haven't done all season, and little discussion points that we try to sort of take away every external pressure we can and just keep it focused on the football. So we'll try and keep everything the same this week too, I think.
How do you prepare as well? Are you a superstitious person?
I think I've definitely become a superstitious person. There were a few things the other day before the game, for instance, the moment we love the song Rumour Mill by Rudimental.
Mm-hmm.
And we've listened to it before every game. And then this game, it was the last song that played and we were walking out for warm-up and our whole team had gone, but me and Loz stayed in the room and listened to the end of it. So you never know, that could have gotten us through. So yeah, little things I'm a bit superstitious with, but not overly.
Looking back on the season, obviously 13 straight wins. Have you been a part of something so successful?
No, I haven't. Definitely haven't. Maybe in my junior days, the boys team I played for, we were undefeated for like 2 years, I think, in our league, which was pretty sweet. But nothing to this extent. I guess that's local league and it's a bit different. But nothing at this level and for this long. And yeah, it's pretty awesome.
In terms of quality, what's it like having some players around you that have such international names as well as Matildas too?
Yeah, it's amazing. I feel like I'm just learning so much every day from the likes of Jess and Kim. I've played with Jess before, but to have some of Kim's insight and Jen Beattie, who plays centre back and plays next to me in the back line, I've learnt so much from her and she's such a class player and I don't think she even realises how good she is, but I think she's probably like one of the best centre backs I've ever played with. So to learn from them every day at training and on the field, it's amazing.
Next up is Sydney FC. Played them twice and got 2 wins. One was a bit more narrow than the other. What are you expecting from them Sunday, being one of the most successful teams in the competition?
I think we expect them to play pretty similar to how they did in the last game of the season, which was the tight result. I think it's going to be a really tight contest. It should be a great game. They're an incredible team with so many amazing players. So I think it'll be really even and both teams will have to be at their best to get the win. So it should be exciting.
And you've played in some big crowds around the world. You've been to the World Cup, also in America, where they attract big crowds week in, week out. Obviously looking forward to Amy Park as well.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Obviously, with the men's game after, by the time it got to extra time, the crowd was amazing and they were so loud. And I don't think fans know how much it helps when you're tired and you haven't got much left and then everyone's cheering and it just helps you get across the line, and that definitely happened in the semi-final. So for everyone to come back and for us to get a huge crowd in the final would just help us so much.